Hello guys and welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today we are going to be doing all critter cannons versus every single defense in Boom Beach. In my last video I did ask you guys if you wanted to see this and it seemed like an overwhelming majority yes. If you said no, there were a few of you and you're still here. I appreciate you guys still watching, but anyway, let's hop into it. We're starting off with flamethrowers and I bet you guys already know how this is going to go. It's going to be a marathon here, but will the critter cannons come out victorious? We will see. Look at that. As soon as we get the critters down, they just get absolutely torched by the flamethrowers. But we already did get one flamethrower, so maybe it won't be as bad as I'm kind of thinking it will be, but I think it's going to be pretty difficult here. I think the flamethrower one's going to be the most painful because they can't target the critter cannon but they can just destroy the critter, so we essentially do no damage for the whole 4-minute attack. But yesterday Christian posted a video on the new game in the Clash universe, which is Clash Quest, and if you guys didn't check that out, I will link it in the third line of the description. But I want to know what you guys thought of that, because at first when I was kind of playing it, I was like, I don't really see it, and I was talking to Christian about it last night, and I was like, so what do you think about it? He's like, well, I recorded a video on it. I actually think it's pretty fun. I was like, alright, I'll have to give it another chance. I was playing it earlier today, and it's actually pretty addicting and more difficult than I was thinking, so I was having a little bit of fun on that. If you're in a country where it's like released right now, because it's in very, what do you call that, beta or very limited release, I would recommend downloading it. If you're not in a country where it's released, you can still find a way to download it. Just search it on YouTube, but we don't have like a tutorial to do that on this channel. But let me know what you guys think, because I thought it was pretty fun as a side game. But we're actually getting through these flamethrowers now. It's like 2 minutes left in the attack, so what are the chances we actually take it out versus what were our expectations for this attack? I don't think we'll be able to take it out, but we have gotten through almost 3 lines of these flamethrowers. But you guys can see in the corners over here, they're kind of lacking. There's still flamethrowers in row number 2 there, which are those are probably the MVP flamethrowers right now, because they are absolutely destroying. Look at that. But let's see. Do you guys think we'll get to this line of defenses right here? I don't think we will, because it seems like at first we were doing pretty decent, and now it seems like we're not doing anything. And our critter cannons, they're like, I'm doing the best I can, man. You can't use energy in this challenge. They're like, I really wish you could spam those artillery and take out the flamethrowers. But I was like, do I use critters? Is using critters as a GBE ability acceptable, because, you know, they're critter cannons and they're firing? But as I was thinking, I was like, nah, that's kind of unnecessary. Some of these bases we're gonna attack, some of the defenses, it's gonna have little impact, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna play it safe and play by the rules here. Don't want to risk getting caught, but I guess I'm my own judge, jury, and executioner here. So it won't really matter, because I would go easy on myself if I did determine I was cheating. But yeah, we're playing it safe, so we don't have to worry about it. It looks like we might get another line of defenses here. We've made it to, or we got less than 30 seconds remaining, but we made it pretty far back. If we had maybe 7 minutes an attack, maybe we'd be able to take it out, but yeah, we only get 4, unfortunately. I think this will be the most painful attack, as I was saying, because they just, the flamethrowers cannot hit the critter cannon, so they're just struggling the whole time. They're getting fatigued. And like the rocket launcher one, we might not beat it, but they might take out the critter cannons faster, because they can actually reach them. But let's move on to the next defense. Alright, we got machine guns up next, and this might be a similar attack, but they do have that dead zone, which might help out quite a bit. But when I was thinking about it initially, I was like, so okay, they can target the critter cannons. Will they take out any actual critter cannons? We need them. We need them to focus the critters now. When I was thinking about it initially, I was like, so machine guns are inaccurate. Oh my gosh. We actually might not get as far in this base, because they can just target the critter cannons. But I was thinking like, okay, they're inaccurate, but there's so many critters next to them, it's just gonna hit the next one over. And it looks like I was sort of right. If they can get by this first line of defenses, they will fully arrange it. But with these short landing zones and beaches, there's nowhere for the critter cannons to actually hide from the machine guns. But now they have kind of stepped back a bit. I wish we had the 3 that have died because they would spawn more critters, but now we kind of just wait it out. And it looks like the machine guns, they're actually handling this better than the flamethrowers. So my theory on the dead zone will make a huge difference is wrong, which is kind of sad. But see, look at, we're a minute through and we haven't even gotten through the first line. That, alright. It's going to be a common story of today, but I'm hoping versus some of the defenses we will strike some luck, but I think we'll just fast forward through this attack now. We didn't even get through 2 lines of defenses. Oh my, this is going to be a fun one. We got the shock launchers, and shock launchers don't do much damage, and they'll just shock my critter. This is where I would be like, okay, I can use critters to place it down because then maybe they'll have a chance, but I'm not doing that, so don't worry, don't worry. But we are going to get the critter cannons down, and look at that. Actually compiled, they do quite a bit of damage, actually. But, oh, we actually got 1 or 2 to fire there. I'm kind of shocked. Shot. Intentional. That was planned. I'm kind of shocked that they actually fired any there. That was very funny of me. Just to point it out. If you guys aren't laughing, I feel sorry for you. But, anyway. Alright, how we looking? Alright, they're still getting shocked, but the thing is, the critters are actually doing a great job distracting, as they should, but also we can kind of see how this is going, so maybe kill my critter cannons. I didn't say it, I didn't actually say it, that's just what I'm thinking, but, alright, I did say it. Let's speed it up. I had to pain myself through the flamethrower and the machine gun one, but there we go. Look at that. I love it when the shock launcher, they stack their shocks. It looks kind of cool, but that's what I took away from the attack. All right, on to the sniper towers. I almost just said machine guns, but the green has me a little thrown off here. But the sniper towers, let's get them. Oh no, I threw down bullet. All right. We just reloaded the base. We will not throw down bullet this time, but I was focused on getting my critter cannons down so they can start spawning the critters, and so they don't all die to the sniper towers right in front of the base there, or right on the beach there. And now it's looking like I think we're going to be able to take it out. There's just too many critters for the sniper towers to take. There's too many critters for the sniper towers to actually access the critter cannons. If that makes sense at all. And eventually we're just going to stack enough critters to have a good time with it and eventually take it out. But I think I might be suffering. I like critter cannons, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to be suffering through some attack here just because if I was able to use gunboat energy, I don't know why I'm thinking about wanting to use gunboat energy because I know it would speed it up and it's just torturing me. But yeah, we're just gonna chill out here, and it does look like we're getting a positive amount of critters, which means they're gonna stack and eventually do more damage, get that snowball slowly rolling on the damage. You guys can see we're almost about halfway through here, and then if we had all the critter cannons that died right away alive, that would be nice because they would be stacking even more critters. But let's not state the obvious here. Or and then move on pretending I didn't. Yeah, eventually they're going to get to that HQ any day now. They'll get to that HQ and take it out. I'm hoping it's going to be like this for the cannon and the boom cannon one as well. It's going to be 2-minute attacks. I don't know why I wanted to do this video, but here we are. You guys can see I'm going through a little bit of mental torture here. When I could be playing Clash Code. No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather be attacking normal player bases, but that's okay. This is for science, Boom Beach science. We're experimenting We're in the experimental process here, and they finally reached the HQ, and we're gonna take it out in a reasonable amount of time. 150 left. Took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 5 lost. Let's move on. All right, time to make my phone lag. Let's get our troops down and watch the rocket launchers. Let's see. Wow, they are doing a great job versus the critter cannons here. But they have started to fire the critters. It's over. This base is going to go down. I have complete faith in my critter cannons. Where did they go? Where did they go? They didn't even take out a rocket launcher. I am beyond disappointed in them. I had confidence. A much easier loss than the flamethrower and the machine gun one. But here we go. Let's move on to the cannons. I think this is going to... Oh, we dropped our hero again. There will come a day where I do not drop the hero, but today is not that day. Let's get our critter cannons placed down. Come on, guys. Come on, focus. Fire your critters. We're losing precious critter cannons here. Down they go. It's over for the cannons. Once that first batch gets released, they are done against the single target things here, but... yeah, we lost so many. It's going to take a while again. But I think the critters are going to stack way easier than against the sniper towers, because if I'm correct here, and it would be kind of embarrassing if I'm wrong, but the sniper towers, don't they fire like, I don't want to say twice as fast, but they fire significantly faster, killing a single critter per shot as well. But maybe that's just something I always thought, but is actually false. But looking at it, we have far less critter cannons available and quite a bit of critters down, so I'm gonna assume I am correct in that. And the cannons, you guys are doing a great job, but our critters are doing a better job right now. We have passed a minute in the attack. Any other troop and the base would probably be taken out by now. But this is critter cannons. I want to do Rainmakers and Lasertrons versus every single defense, because they do crazy amounts of damage. I still got love for you, critter cannons. You're very fun to put with other strats, but you by yourself, it's a little torturous sometimes. It's the same story every time I get like this far into the attack, and it's just a marathon. I would be a terrible marathon runner, because I'm just thinking about, like, what if I wasn't doing the marathon? And I'm really out of shape, so that is also a reason why I won't be a good marathon runner. But nearing 2 minutes into the attack, and we're struggling here. As in, the commander is struggling. Our troops are doing a great job. Our critter cannons, I'm not giving them enough credit. You guys are doing great. What am I talking about? Look at that. You got so many critters down, working tirelessly here. I'm just overlooking. I'm supposed to be the one coming with a plan, but I'm just leaving you guys on your own here, and just get on the HQ so we can move on. Down it goes, able to take out the cannons. That was... I knew we were going to be able to take it out, but they took a lot of critter cannons with them, which was pretty tragic. I don't know what to think about the mortars. They do AoE damage, but okay, they're going to do so much damage to our critter cannons here. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe not. We haven't even lost one yet. And we still haven't. Wow, they just tanked like 2 rounds, and now we got critters on the field, which is pretty awesome. They're all throwing to one spot, though. That's not a good idea. You got to get them spread out so the mortar shells are spread out. And we've almost gotten through that first line of defenses there, but okay. Okay, we lost 2 critter cannons. We lost 2. When did they die? Was I just blind at first and didn't see they died? Okay, but we're getting through that first line. Already attacking the second line. Well, this one is actually targeting. This cluster over here is targeting you guys, and you don't even care. You're just worried about your precious little critters up there. That's slowly going to do quite a bit of damage. They're 2 shells at a time there. But we've gotten through some of the second line of defenses there. Of mortars. It's not just any generic defenses. They're mortars. But look at that. 2 at a time. Okay, that one, it was just 1. But eventually it's gonna claim that critter cannon. And why are you so focused on that? Oh, there we go. I called him out. And then he started firing at the critters and not the critter cannons, but we should be able to take it out. I'm looking at the time here. We have 2:30 some remaining, and we've made a significant dent in the base, but my time perception with This combo in these marathon runs are, it is a little bit off, I will say. Fast forward to a minute left, but I got my window open and there was like screaming outside, and it kind of sounds like a little kid or a baby crying, but also there's kind of a farm nearby, so it could be the farm. So I was a little bit puzzled there. But if that was if that was a kid, it sounded painful, so I'm sorry. Worrying me a bit for it was worrying me a little bit there. But anyway, 30 seconds left. Barely any defenses left, but there's also barely any time left. So I think we're gonna take the L. But this was like the closest attack, I'd say, at least in our defeats. Like we got pretty far, but the Mortars, they put up a good fight. They're gonna get the victory. If we had, look at that. This might be closer than I'm even thinking. Look, they're starting to get, oh my gosh. Look at that. If they had like 10 more, if they had like 5 more seconds, are you kidding me? Oh. That is just so disappointing. But we have made it to our final base, the boom cannons. After going through the cannon one, I do not have much faith in my critter cannons for this one, because there's going to be an extra line of defenses firing at them on the beach, because the boom cannon range is just tremendous. So I'm a little bit nervous here. Get that first spawn down. Oh my gosh. Do they not one-shot them? The boom cannons don't one-shot the I thought the cannons were one-shotting the critter cannons. Are we gonna beat this? There's no way we beat this. There's like just enough critter cannons to keep a sustainable amount of critters and send me through another 4-minute attack here. Wow. We got 5 left. Wow, that is crazy. We're gonna be able to do this. There's gonna be, I know there's gonna be a stray boom cannon to just break my heart. It's gonna see right past that small line of critters, and it's just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 hit. Well, actually, it would need 9 hits, because I see there's one right there that is 1 hit from dead. But yep, there it is. There it is. The 2 on the end there, they're gonna be targeting. Down goes 1. We're down to 4. Is there going to be a possible aggro change? Down to 3. Wow. I knew it. I shouldn't have said anything. As soon as I said, I was like, now it's actually going to happen. The final one. It might be out of range. No, it is not. But the aggro finally switched back down to the critter cannon. You guys got me excited. Our final batch of critters. They're going to finish. There's quite a bit there. There's quite a bit. Wow. Those 2 just destroyed my hopes and dreams. Wow, they were smart, but another defeat for the battle log, unfortunately. We didn't get many victories today. We were close a couple times. If we had unlimited time, we probably would have won more than we lost, but that's just the nature of using critter cannons, one of the OG proto troops. But yeah, today was a little painful going through all those long attacks, not being able to do anything as the commander, but hopefully it was worth it. I think it was. Thank you guys for watching, but we'll see you guys in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.